Welcome to the third installment in this Best of Flex Wheeler series. Today's matchup features the 2000 versus the 2002 Olympia versions of Ken Wheeler. Judging by this front double bicep pose, and neither of these 2 years are going to make it to the very end in this tournament. Wow. It's actually hard to make a decision on this. Based on their placings, and yes, 2000 is far greater. But actually, there's something wrong with his ab muscles, I believe, in 2000. 2002 seems more like the old Flex Wheeler classic set of abs. Perhaps he was taking some sort of growth formula? I don't know what they use. Either way, there's something he's taking that are making his abdominal muscles grow. I've seen it in other bodybuilders. And then years later, they go back to their normal abs. Anyway, you can really see it in the ab muscles. But it's hard to say who's the better man in this here pose. And it is quite evident here in the front lat spread. Look at those ab muscles in 2000. Much larger. Definitely into some sort of formula he was taking. Look at those pointy elbows in poor Flex Wheeler. Always took down the aesthetics in this pose, in my opinion. Pointy elbows. I don't know. I'm going to lean towards 2000. Other than the abs, he is far greater. Look at the conditioning. Thinner skin. Big old layer of water hanging on the physique of the 2002 version of Flex Wheeler. And here in the rear lat spread, and it is definitely evident to me that 2000 will be the better man in this comparison. Look at the lats have really shrunk up in 2002. His back development really weakened in the later 90s. And people don't believe me when I say he had a weak back. But I mean, come on. The evidence is plain as day right here in front of us. Do a comparison with any other bodybuilder, top 4 or 5 at the Olympia bodybuilder. Their backs are just much better than Flex Wheeler's. Now, yes, here in the rear double bicep, and this is such a natural pose for him, I said before, that aesthetically it does still get a pass. It looks good. Of course, here in 2002, and look at the waistline. The waistline is much wider. So, of course, 2000 gets the victory here, but I'm not impressed with either one of these 2 years. Here in the ab and thigh, and somewhat inconclusive. Thinner skin in 2000. Perhaps a little layer of water there in 2002. But like I said before, a nicer looking set of abs. The legs actually look pretty comparable here as well. But like I said, I already made my decision based on those back shots. 2000 is your man in this. But let's finish it up with the most muscular pose. And it was a little bit hard to get the sizes right here. It's a different type of most muscular pose. The hands clasped versus the one hand on hip. I am going to go with 2000 in this for sure. He is the bigger, better version. Whether there's oil in those arms or not, like I said before, we have no idea what's in there. I did a little bit of studies on this stuff, and it turns out 90% of the time it wasn't synthol these guys were using after all. They use a whole variety of different type of enhancement injections. And synthol was probably at the bottom of the list, but like I said, who knows that is correct? I have no idea. Only these guys know. It's ignorant for guys like me or any other YouTubers to sit and speculate and say for sure what's in there. I have no idea. There is something in there, though. It is evident to me. And also, what is evident to me is 2000 advancing on in this tournament. And now we have this three-way dance all set up. 1996, 1999, and 2000. Should be a gym dandy. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.